This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Did you see that video on Urban Meyer? So there were other angles to the videos, and there's an angle that shows him with his hand right up her cheeks. That Urban Meyer, bro. And Mike Silver, I don't know, did you guys see the report from Mike Silver of the NFL Network? So Mike Silver now reports that Herb may have lost the locker room already at this point, which, I mean, look, man, Urban Meyer is one of the phoniest pieces of crap that exist on earth, okay? He's just a phony piece of shit. He is. He's terrible. He's just not a guy that you ever want to be associated with whatsoever. So Mike Silver, I mean, and this is, this guy can't tell you, hey guys, be careful, do smart things out there, don't get in trouble, and look at what he's doing. You know what I mean? So Mike Silver says Urban Meyer's situation in Jacksonville has reached a crisis point, especially in the locker room. One player told me he has zero credibility in that stadium. He had very little to begin with, which that's very interesting that he said he had very little to begin with, because that tells me that some players actually had a brain and were thinking just like me. Like, I've thought of Urban Meyer like a scumbag forever. I'll tell you a story. So they give me a shift on ESPNU. And one of the problems on if you are on NBA radio or NFL radio or Major League Baseball radio or ESPNU, you have a relationship with the leagues. And so you got to kind of kiss ass a little bit. Me? No, right? So the whole Urban Meyer thing breaks out in Ohio State with the idiot that was abusing his girlfriend and all that. I forgot the name of the scumbag. But anyway, so I go off on Urban Meyer. And the people above on ESPNU, they lost it. They were like, oh no, get him off the air. They didn't get me off the air. They just told me after the shift, you won't be doing any more shows on ESPNU. Because they didn't want me to go after Urban Meyer. Think about that. Think about that. So I'm supposed to defend the guy? I'm supposed to dance around it? I'm not doing that, dude. Screw you. Anyway, so Mike Silver says players were particularly put off by the fact that Meyer canceled Monday's team meeting as he dealt with the uproar over the videos of him and a young woman getting cozy in that Ohio bar. He even canceled the team meeting. He was too scared, a player said. Instead, Meyer only apologized to position groups individually. He portrayed the woman in the videos as a random person who was just there dancing. Suffice to say, his audience was highly skeptical. Said one player, we looked at him like, what the F? Right. When he left, everyone started dying laughing, and he knew it. Bottom line, said the player, it's bad. I don't know how he's going to function. I mean, but this is who he is. This is who he's been forever. And the wife, I can already tell you the wife. I can see the wife. She's probably already knew that he was a dog. He's probably done this before. She just doesn't want it to come out publicly, and she's probably fine with it. That's all. That's what it seems like to me. That's all I can tell you. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna keep going through here, right through. We'll take our break here at the top of the hour, and then we'll get to David Dwork. But apparently, we will be fine, so we won't have to kind of stop anything. Okay. Anyway, I just that's a funny story with Mike Silver and Urban Meyer, and you guys got to look up the video. There's a video now that shows his hand. It's another angle, and his hand is going up her. And apparently and her name is Cayman, Nebraska. Cayman, Nebraska. That's her name. Miss Nebraska. I don't know if she was Miss Nebraska. I'm saying her name is Cayman, Nebraska. Good looking girl. And and there I read a report that says this isn't a woman that just was random. Apparently they know each other. Don't know. How does that woman have any scruples? Because the internet's going to find you, right? Social media, all that, they're going to figure out who you are. Once they see your face, it goes viral, and then somebody is going to know you and all that, and it gets to it, and they get your name and all that. So now she's going to be known as that woman. Does that bother her at all? Like, look, man, you guys want to go have your affair, go do it in a hotel room somewhere away from everybody. But you're willing to rub up on Urban, knowing he's married, knowing that he's a public figure, right? And so you're willing, and knowing that you got to know there's cameras everywhere. Come on. So, like, you're comfortable being a house record in public like that. I mean, she's going to have to carry her own burden for a while. I'm just saying. I mean, and Urban Meyer, how does he handle this whole situation and look at his team with a straight face? Because he can't. These are the moments that we've needed publicly with Urban Meyer. He's gotten away with so much at Florida and at Ohio State, and he's lied so much to people. And some people are just idiots, and they believe a lot of the crap that he has said. And some people have gone out of their way to defend this guy, which is indefensible. But we've needed this because I think there's enough people that need to actually see that he's a complete scumbag. That's this season's done. You know, somebody I saw on the chat board, because I can't answer everything, but I saw one guy. So we didn't give Cameron enough time because it was only 1 year. But dude, did you watch that year? I'm not gonna ever, use Flo and Cameron in the same sentence. Even if this year doesn't end well, what he showed me the first 2 years, I never saw from Cameron. I would never insult Flo and use him in the same sentence as Cameron. Cameron was so bad, you had to get rid of it because it was a level of incompetence from day one. The guy was incompetent. Day one, not even the season starting. The off season when he was hired and how he handled everything. He couldn't handle anything right. Cameron was completely a fish out of water. I think Flo has done an excellent job the first 2 years. This last month, okay, he sucked. So, fine. Let's see what goes on from here on out. Let's go, Flo. Prove to us that that's an aberration, and you're going to fix this. And you're going to correct the issues from here on out. But for Urban Meyer, you're 0-4 right now. How do you get a team to respond? How do you get a team to respect, not just respond? How in the hell do you respect that is the question. Big
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.